What's going on YouTube? Derbador the Weldor here again with another video. I know, it's like I don't have any work this week. Wait, I don't have work this week. So, since I don't have work this week, I can work on this super cab and do as much as I can to it while I don't really have any work going on. So, I'm just going to take advantage of this little bit of downtime to work on the super cab. So, during this time, something new showed up. Ta-da! The brushless fuel Milwaukee impact ratchet. This is one of these things I've wanted for a very long time, and I really hadn't had the money to set into it. Well, I had the money to set into it, I just didn't. I put it in other things. Now I finally got around to buying it. It is awesome. It's fantastic. And you know, I almost bought the old one. I'm glad I waited a while for this one to come out and be out for a while, the new brushless one. I almost bought the old one. And then this one comes out, and it is just phenomenal. I love it. I mean, this thing, I got it as a package at Home Depot online for about $180 shipped to the house. It's the ratchet with the battery. Comes with the CP2 battery. I guess it's the 2AH. But this one, it was $180. So cheaper than buying the bare tool at the store, and it came with a battery. So I'm just blown away with it. I love it. It feels like I'm using my air ratchet, but I'm not. And I don't need a charger because I have all the chargers that came with my M18 set also charge the M12 batteries as well. So I'm not concerned about having a dedicated M12 charger because I got several chargers that will charge the M12 as well from my M18 kits I've bought. So really what I need is maybe like a couple more of these little batteries, but for right now this will be awesome. You know, fiddle around with it here in the super cab and see what we can get done with it. So this is what the passenger side looks like right now. I cut it all out. I thought I was going to replace it with 14 gauge, and then I said, why in the hell would I do that? At this point, I may as well just buy new floor pans. So I'm going to be putting in new floor pans here. And I was like, well, while I'm at it, I'll install new cab corners too. So we're getting new floor pans and new cab corners, so there'll only be a minimal amount of dent pulling, which will be dent pulling here and a couple other spots that aren't very easy to replace. It'll just be easier to boop, 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 pull the dents here and roll with that than it would be, not pull the dents there. God, pull the dents up here, replace this on both sides, and the cab corners I'm buying go from here all the way around the corner here, so it will also cover this area too. So it's like from here up and over, so it replaces that right there, so those icky spots can get replaced as well. And these doors are not exactly perfect. They got some issues. These doors, the icky doors, are coming off, and I'm putting the doors from the 350 on here, which are almost perfect. Since we're going to be putting those doors on here, I can take this off. Oh, so I thought. I can get it on there. His head's a little big. Just a little big for getting in there. It did great taking these off. See what we can do here. I have an idea that just might work. We get creative. We have the cab off, so we got a few more options for this. Now I see what people were saying that the head on this is a little bulky. But I figured, I figured the best thing to do would be to get the one that I ain't gonna break. Because I'll break this stuff. I'm very hard on tools. There we go. Now I'm using the ratchet itself to break it. This new one is supposed to be better built and meant for breaking bolts. This thing has a lot of power to it. And this thing just, you can feel it. And it will torque your hand off. I wasn't expecting it to be so powerful when I did the first bolts with this thing, and it about ripped my hand off. Look at that. Oh, that's something beautiful. Now the fun part, these top ones I can't really get to, because they will have to be done the hard way. Now it's really cool here. I got my batteries charging off my power inverter for my angle grinder and ratchet, which is freaking fantastic. I love this setup in here. This is one of the best mods I've done to the truck so far, being able to charge my batteries while driving down the road. I'm actually going to Lowe's to buy some stuffs, so we'll see how that goes. Some stuffs. So out here at Lowe's Depot, I decided for all the auto body I'm doing, this Linux Metal Max would be a fantastic thing to have, because I'm eating up the regular abrasives. Now these, I've used them before. They are great for thin sheet metal, 14 gauge and under. Anything above 14 gauge, they suck. But they are fantastic for this thin sheet metal because they cut almost just like an abrasive, and they don't disappear, you don't evaporate, you don't go through like 2 or 3 just to cut out, you know, spots for one panel. You know, you can use that on an entire project. Alright, so where is that grinder? There's a grinder around here somewhere. I done lost one. Dang nabbit. No, I didn't lose the grinder. I lost the wheel. Huh. So, there's the Linux wheel. That one wheel did that. Did all this stuff. Right there. As you see, it's painted black, but it's not painted black with just anything. It's painted black with what's called rust reformer. And this stuff is meant to chemically deactivate the rust. Now this right here is an absolute perfect candidate for rust reformer. It's got a lot of surface rust, it's pitted, but this piece, you can't find this piece anymore for this truck. So, yeah, can't find this piece no more, so kind of got to save it, patch it together. However, the plan now is, after figuring out how bad these panels, these floor pans are, is I'll be getting 2 new floor pans, and then the cab corners, cutting out and replacing. Future videos to come, of course I have to order it, and then I have to wait a week for it to show up. So videos on that will be a while. The plans for this cab is I'm going full restoration. I'm repainting the inside of the cab, so the entire cab, get rid of this icky line, whatever green, this like seafoam green. Be painting all that over all of that. That's all gonna get painted black. So the inside of this cab will be black with red carpet, and then I'll have the red bench seat out of the red truck in here. Unfortunately, it'll still be a green seat back here, but you know, whatever. It ain't gonna kill nothing. But it'll look real good when it's done. And I'm going to paint the cab with the doors off and everything like that. I'm going a full professional paint job here. This truck is going full restoration, full professional restoration type paint job. The doors will be painted off of the truck, the fenders will be painted off the truck, the hood will be painted off the truck. Everything's going to get painted individually, then put on the truck. And we're going for the minimal amount of Bondo that we can possibly go for. Just the very minimal. I really want to avoid Bondo and body filler as much as possible with this, but it's unfortunately, I'm going to have to use some. There are areas like that I'm going to have to use body filler and stuff, but this just, it just has to, it's just one of those things that's so old, there's not enough parts out there. You know, there's a limited selected amount of replacement patch panel pieces you can buy, so you kind of have to work with what's out there. So thank you guys for watching my review of my Milwaukee ratchet that kind of turned into a... Hold on, where's the ratchet? There we go. My first impressions review of the Milwaukee ratchet that kind of turned into a part 2 of the Super Cab. What do I think of this? First impression straight out the box. Haha, it's nice. I wish I had had this about 3 or 4 years ago, but it didn't exist 3 or 4 years ago. They had the old one, but if the old one was any bit as good as this one, I wish I had had that. I can't believe I made it so long without that ratchet. It's an awesome tool. If you're even considering buying this thing, first impressions, I highly recommend it. And like always, I bought this with my own money. Milwaukee did not send it to me. I bought it with my own money. I don't have sponsors. The only money I get from this channel are the people who put ads on my channel, which you've probably seen. Ever since I got 1,000 subscribers, I've been having advertisements on here. However, I'm not going overboard with the advertisements. All the advertisements I'm putting in here are the basic skippable ads and nothing in the middle. You know, that annoying crap. I'm just going with what the bare bones basics. I can make a couple $100 a month on the channel if I'm lucky, and you know, use that to fund cool projects like this. So, you know, we all have fun, right? Because this floor is fun. So thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a fantastic day.